The seeds of Blackbird Outreach were planted 2 years ago with a protest. Hundreds of people gathered from across the city to say it wasn't okay. You can't criminalize the peaceful behavior of people trying to survive outside. And while that day was divisive, it started a conversation. And it was a hard conversation about how hidden within this beautiful city of ours, there's a really dark truth. And that truth is there's between 600 and 1,000 people, most of them from our city, trapped surviving outside. And a lot of people say, don't help them, they're choosing not to go to shelter. Well, the truth is, there is not enough shelter. And if there's one thing we were never willing to do, that would be to ignore people with nowhere to go. So the question was, how best do we serve them? How do we get the city to see people and not trash? How do we get our churches and neighbors to see family and friends, brothers and sisters in need, and not addicts and criminals, or just some alien outsider that doesn't deserve our care or compassion or grace? And that's when we decided, enough activism and rhetoric and debate. The only thing that is going to bring dignity, bring the spotlight back to the lives of all these people who are lost, is to go where they are. To get out on the trail. Get your hands dirty. Get your boots muddy. Get cold. Get thirsty. And when you're standing out there in the middle of those camps, surrounded by all the people that society would rather forget even exist, it is in that moment when you can look someone in the eye who has been told their whole life that they don't matter. Someone who's been let down and forgotten, failed by their family, their friends, the system. They've failed themselves in ways you can't even imagine. You can take them in your arms and say, you are worthy, and you deserve my love. And that's Blackbird Outreach. And from the moment we first started working with people outside, we realized that standing in front of city council trying to change hearts and minds of politicians and business owners, the joggers, the bikers, the homeowners, the parents, all that's well and good, but it means nothing to the people who are trapped trying to survive every day in Colorado Springs. You know what does matter? A blanket, a tent, a heater, warm wool socks. It was obvious that there were some very inexpensive but crucial items that we could start providing to people outside so that they can keep their fingers, toes, and lives intact through the winter. But that's only part of the mission. The most critical part of Blackbird's mission is helping our friends outside stabilize so that they don't have to focus every day on survival. And once stabilized, they can use that incredible energy and surprising resourcefulness they've used their entire lives to self-mobilize and get off the streets. Yes, Blackbird will be there to help with their housing voucher process, to help them make appointments and make their court dates, but most importantly, to support and cheer them on all the way until they can open the door of their own home. I hope we've inspired you to join us in our mission. I hope we've inspired you to come out and try your work in the camps. You might just surprise yourself, and the people outside might surprise you. And please understand, your support means so very much to us. Please give to help support our mission, because only together can we help lift each person out of homelessness in Colorado Springs.